Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Garcia again, and today we'll be learning about something new. Try saying this long fancy word with me. Listen. Prepositions. Good. I know that's a tough word. So far in class we've learned about nouns, pronouns, verbs, and adjectives. Today we'll be learning about prepositions. Each of these is a type of word used in a sentence. And don't worry, we're going to review all the other ones too. So let's get started. Prepositions are words that connect a noun or pronoun to a verb or adjective. They usually tell us where something is located or when something happened. Today we'll be using this photo up here for our examples. And on the left, I have some prepositions of the many more prepositions that actually exist. But we're going to try reading these together. So let's do like we do in class and echo read. I'm going to read the word first, and right after me, I want you to say the word. So listen carefully. Across, out, over, behind, under, on, beneath, before, next, at, off, after, outside, in. You did excellent. Now, let's review these words that have different colors. I wrote the word noun in orange. A noun is a person, place, or thing, like we've talked about before. And this photo is full of those. A person might be this boy, girl, and children. We also have places like the school and the buildings. There are things like the road or street, the tree, the bush, and flowers. How about this word in green? Pronoun. A pronoun can take the place of a noun by calling the person by he, she, her, him, and other words like I and you. A verb, which are written in blue, are action words, and they tell us what the noun is doing. So what are these boys and girls doing here? Look at their feet for clues. They're walking. What's this boy doing with his hand up in the air? Maybe he's waving. And these two children, what are they doing with their bikes? Riding. Very good. All of those are verbs. They tell us what the boys and girls are doing. Last, we have the adjectives, which are in purple. And adjectives describe things. If you remember us talking about this in class, you'll remember that I mentioned that shapes and colors help to describe things, but other words help to tell about the noun as well, like tall or small, big or narrow, like this building back here, and colors like this girl's dress, which is green, or this boy's helmet, which is orange. How about the shape of the clock? What is that? It's a circle, but what describes a circle? The circle is what? Round. Very good. Now let's take a look at some of our examples. I have the word preposition in red, the word noun in orange, the word pronoun in green, verb in blue, adjective in purple. Some of our sentences will have some of these types of words. Let's read the sentence together. I'll read it aloud and you follow along with me. The children walked across the street. Let me read that a little faster. The children walked across the street. So, to find our preposition, we would ask where the children are, or where are they going? Which word would be the preposition? What color is preposition? Red. So which is the preposition down here? Bingo. It's the red word. Let's circle our preposition. But let's take a closer look. The word across tells us that the boys and girls are going across the street. That is where they are going. The word children and the word street are colored in orange because they are nouns. Children are people, and street is a thing. What are the children doing with their feet? Walking. They walked, and that is why our verb is colored in blue. Excellent. So far, so good, guys. Let's take a look at our next example. Nat stood outside of the school. Did you read along with me? If you didn't, I'll read it again a little faster. Nat stood outside of the school. So we ask ourselves, where is Nat? Outside. She is outside of the school. That is our answer. And I know you knew that because it was in red, just like the word preposition up here. Very good. Nat and school are nouns. That's why they are in orange. Nat is a person and school is a place. Stood is in blue because it's our verb. It tells us what Nat was doing. Excellent. Let's go to our next example. Read it with me. He rode on his bike. A little faster this time. He rode on his bike. Where was he riding? Under the bike? No. Behind the bike? No. Those words are not even in this sentence. So where was he riding? On the bike. Very good. He and his are written in green because they are pronouns. These replace the proper nouns, which might have been his name. Rode tells us what he's doing on the bike, which is a verb. That's why it's in blue. And the word bike, what is that? It's a thing, and a thing is a noun. That's right. Very, very good. Now on to our last sample. And I'm going to actually make this one a little bit tougher for you. I'm deleting these clues. Let's try this last one without the help of those clues. Let's look at this sentence and read it together. They walked over to them. One more time, a little faster. They walked over to them. They walked over to them. Which word tells us where they walked? They walked over to them. That's right. Over would be the word that tells us where they walked. They and them are pronouns. That's why they're in green. And what did the boys and girls do? What's the action word? Walked. That's what they were doing. I think you guys are ready to work on your activity all by yourselves now. What about you? What do you think? Are you ready? I think so. I believe you can do it. So now we're going to stop here and you're going to click on your activity and get started. You're going to have a few sentences with 2 words in a little box at the end of the sentence. They're really easy sentences with your sight words, and you should be able to read them on your own. I want you to go ahead and take a look at those sentences. So let's see if we can look at them together really quickly. Okay, so I have your activity for today ready to review. Let me take this off the screen and let's take a look together. Here we have prepositions. The instructions read, read the sentence. At the end of the sentence, circle 1 word from the box that correctly fills in the blank. Use the photo above to help you find the right answer. Let's look at number 1 together. The girl goes blank the slide. The girl goes blank the slide. Let's find the slide in the picture. There it is. Here she is. Where is she going? Down. Let's look at the words in our box. Up, down. Which one would be the right answer? Yes, down would be the right answer. So you would circle down on your activity, just like that. Number 2. Grass grows blank the seesaw. Where is the seesaw in the picture? Is this it? This was the slide. These are the swings. This must be the seesaw. It says, the grass grows blank the seesaw. Where is the grass? Is it on top of the seesaw? No. Is it behind the seesaw? Nope. How about down here? What would this be called? The grass is what? Under the seesaw. So here we have under, in. Which would be the right answer? You'll have to do that one on your own. How about number 3? Her kite flies blank the swings. There's the kite. Is it over or behind? I'm sorry, beside, not behind, beside. Is it next to the swings, beside, or is it over the swings, on top? Number 4, Jen stands blank the slide. Where is the slide? Over here. We already talked about her, so it must be this girl that we're talking about this time. Jan stands blank the slide. Does she stand on the slide or beside the slide? Number 5, he pushed her blank on the swing. Let's find the swings. Here they are. And he pushed her how? Up on the swing or under on the swing? I think you're ready to work on your own now. I hope you do really well. I can't wait to see your work completed. Don't forget to upload it to Seesaw with your photo. Bye, boys and girls.